Hey YouTubers, I have a scripture and then I have a little excerpt after the scripture. This scripture is in Luke chapter 6 verse 37. Moreover, stop judging, and you will by no means be judged. And stop condemning, and you will by no means be condemned. Keep on releasing, and you will be released. I say this because when you're a Jehovah's Witness and you're in the congregation, you're constantly being judged, constant scrutinizing by others who are doing more than you're doing. You're judged on the way that you dress. You're judged on the way that you talk, the way that you don't talk. You're judged on how many hours you go out in service, who you go out in service with, how often you go out in service. You're judged on whether or not you give answers, whether your watchtower is underlined, whether your kids are behaving properly. It's a constant struggle to meet the expectations of ones in the Kingdom Hall. And there's some of you who are probably saying, oh, I don't do that. I don't care what people think about me in the Kingdom Hall. And there may be just a few of you who that's true for. But for the most part, all Jehovah's Witnesses want to be seen at the Kingdom Hall. Because if they're not seen at the Kingdom Hall, then they're going to be dubbed spiritually weak. Possibly bad association. Definitely not great association, because if you haven't been keeping up on all your meetings and turning in all of your time slips, joining the ministry school and things like that, that's what they look at you as. They look at you as weak, spiritually weak, potentially bad association. And I know that they look at you this way, and they have a list of people in the congregation that are those weak ones. The ones that they tell the pioneers to reach out to and try and assist them. Try and motivate them to go out in service. Try and motivate them to go to the meetings more often and be regular. So, when they're trying to get you to do all of these things, they're your friend. They'll invite you places, take you out in their car groups. But if you just decide that you're not going to go anymore, or you're just not going to go for a while, don't expect them to call you or be your friend, because it's just not going to happen. If you come out of that organization with one true friend, and by true friend I mean somebody who's going to call you even though you disagree with, let's say, some of the policies. You're going to be lucky if you come out with one friend who will still be your friend after you leave. Chances are, when you leave, when they see you, they'll duck and dodge. I see it all the time. They'd rather try and hide behind a pole at Walmart than to just be an adult and walk by you, because they don't want you to confront them. And they definitely don't want to talk to you, because if somebody sees them talking to you, then that person could be labeled as spiritually weak. And oh gosh, then it's just a great big crap storm after that. Because a lot of those people can't afford to lose their prominent positions in the Kingdom Hall. And if you weren't being judged, why would you be concerned about losing your prominent position in the Kingdom Hall?